Hello, Mr. Manners.
This is Murmel Murmel Murmel, told by
Mr. Manners.
When Robin went out into her backyard, there was a large hole right in the middle of her sandbox. She knelt down beside it and yelled, "Anybody down there?" From way down the hole, something said, "Murmel, murmel, murmel, murmel." Said Robin. Very strange. She yelled even louder, "Anybody down there?" "Murmel, murmel, murmel," said the hole. Robin reached down the hole as far as she could and gave an enormous yank. Out popped a baby. "Murmel, murmel, murmel," said the baby. "Murmel yourself," said Robin. "I'm only 5 years old and I can't take care of a baby. I will find somebody else to take care of you." Robin picked up the very heavy baby and walked down the street. She met a woman pushing a baby carriage. Robin said, "Excuse me, do you need a baby?" "Heavens, no," said the woman. "I already have a baby." She went off down the street and 17 diaper salesmen jumped out from behind a hedge and ran after her. Robin picked up the baby and went on down the street. She met an old woman and said, "Excuse me, do you need a baby?" "Does it pee its pants?" said the old lady. "Yes," said Robin. "Yuck," said the old lady. "Does it dirty its diaper?" "Yes," said Robin. "Yuck," said the old lady. "Does it have a runny nose?" "Yes," said Robin. "Yuck," said the old lady. "I already have 17 cats. I don't need a baby." She went off down the street, and 17 cats jumped out of a garbage can and ran after her. Robin picked up the baby and went down the street. She met a woman in fancy clothes. "Excuse me," said Robin, "do you need a baby?" "Heavens knows," said the woman. "I have 17 jobs, lots of money, and no time. I don't need a baby." She went down the street. 17 secretaries, 9 messengers, and a pizza delivery man ran after her. "Rats," said Robin. She picked up the baby and walked down the street. She met a man. "Excuse me," said Robin, "do you need a baby?" "I don't know," said the man. "Can it wash my car?" No," said Robin. "Can I sell it for lots of money?" No," said Robin. "Well, what is it for?" said the man. "It is for loving and hugging and feeding and burping," said Robin. "I certainly don't need any of that," said the man. He went off down the street and nobody followed him. Robin sat down beside the street, for the baby was getting very heavy. "Murmel, murmel, murmel, murmel," said the baby. "Murmel yourself," said Robin. "What am I going to do with you?" An enormous truck came by and stopped. The truck driver jumped out, walked around Robin 3 times, then he looked at the baby. "Excuse me," said Robin, "do you need a baby?" The truck driver said, "Well," "Murmel, murmel, murmel," said the baby. "Did you say murmel, murmel, murmel?" asked the truck driver. "Yes," said the baby. "I need you," yelled the truck driver. He picked up the baby and started walking down the street. "Wait," said Robin, "you forgot your truck." "I already have 17 trucks," said the truck driver. "What I need is the baby. You can have the truck." And that is how Robin got a truck. And that's the end.
Eyes a muggin',